Okay.
Yeah, sure.
IG.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Why is he so quiet in the casting?
Okay.
Like, Black, you're so loud on the panel, yet in the casting booth, so I go IG.
I'm very timid next to this
Oh,
intimidating
yeah.
young man.
The shiny.
I don't intimidate anybody. I don't know what you're talking about. But I think I'm going to go IG as well.
IG as well.
I like Emo on that puck. I'm
Yeah,
excited to see
it's a
it.
great
I
puck
think he's
game.
very proficient on that hero. Not much to stop it. IG, I think they take game 2 and we go to a game 3.
Alrighty, well, I certainly hope so, as I'd love to see these teams come down to the final game. We will throw it across to you guys. Beak Up and Black, take it away for game number 2.
All in black right now. All right, here we go.
Game number 2, Aster take game 1. IG, I do like what they have in terms of coming into this next one. I like Emo on the puck. Ursa maybe gets kited as the game progresses.
It's possible. It just really all depends on the mid game, for me at least. The
Right.
puck will have a very tough lane, and thus might make him. It might just make his game too slow. You know, like you need the fast blink, possibly travels. You're gonna need Aghanims at some point, because otherwise you just run out of the coil. It's gonna be a tough game. Because even though this Ursa on paper is quite strong, it's not easy against the Mars Phoenix lane, like at all. And then you have the Slaughter. Are they gonna lane Slaughter IO? They will. Okay, so that lane can really punish Wraith King. However, Wraith King Warlock is one of the most sustainable lanes in Dota. You get this Shadow Word on him. He has his Vampiric Spirit.
They're still bringing down 3. Lions going back towards top. Okay. I thought they might be bringing down 3 to maybe get first blood, but...
Nah, they just want to get 2 bounty runes. That being said, though, Aster's teamfight is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous.
It seems like just team fight.
Yeah. Which is also why I thought TA would be a good pick, simply because they have so much stun, so much teamfight already, that TA can really just jump the backlines, take care of that IO, take care of that Lion, and really just complements the draft pretty well. And it also matches up against the puck, which historically is always going into TA's favor.
We'll see how White Album plays on this TA, how well he'll do. Interested to see this matchup again. I always talk about it. The matchups mid are always very exciting to me.
Especially in China, it looks like everybody in the mid is just very evenly
Strong.
matched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never feels like anything more than a 60-40 in the mid lane. At least in my eyes.
Not with the high caliber teams, at least, yeah.
We'll see how this goes. Again, you said there's sustain over bottom with that Wraith King as well as the Warlock. Warlock, not a support we see that often.
Not ever, almost, yeah. It's just he's very slow. But both his Fatal Bonds as well as Upheaval could be considered an ultimate ability. Like, they're so strong in team fights that they can just single-handedly win you in team fight.
Right.
Then, of course, there's Rock as well, one of the strongest ults in the game. The biggest weakness of the hero is just all the cooldowns are quite long, and he's just so immobile. Like, he just can't move. His movement speed is low, he has no mobility spells at all. It's tough to make it work. But if anyone can do it, it should be Lanham.
I'm worried that he'll find himself just caught out, 3-tapped or something of the sort, where it's a struggle for him to really get anything done. But if his positioning is right, which I have faith in Lanham to do so, then I think the Warlock can do quite a bit. And I think, yeah, Aster should have a lot of faith in Lanham to make something happen as well.
Definitely. You can already see the pressure coming out from IO Slaughter. That overcharge plus bash from Slaughter is just a very potent combo. Has been ever since they reworked the overcharge, how it works. And they will definitely be able to just free farm here on the Slaughter at least.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of pressure coming out here.
Monet, Ray Fire Blast out onto JT, moving back. He's got that Shadow Word, so he'll try to heal up if he can.
And this is a very JT hero, the Slaughter. Much more so than DP. It's a tanky frontline that can initiate, deal a lot of right-click damage. He loves that kind of stuff.
So We'll see how this ends up going, what the build is for Lanham in terms of skill points and really anything. We don't see much from this hero. I'm interested to see what he goes for. If we see even upheaval early on, or if we see him maybe, you know, what his item build is going to be, if he can get as much farm as last game especially.
Yeah, lots of skill builds in Warlock. Some people like to get like 3 levels in Shadow Word, others like to max Fatal Bonds. As you said, others like to max Upheaval. All his abilities are really good. Might be a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, Wraith Fire Blast comes in.
More
He's got
bash.
Fatal Bonds, but he's got the bash. Lanham low. Gets into the trees. But there's the Slithering Crush. JT. He gets the kill onto the Warlock, and he gets further into the trees where he'll survive. But Monet, he's got a Wraith Fire Blast if he could try and turn this, but he's so fast.
I'm surprised Monet didn't go in there and just tapped him once.
Yeah.
That was a dead slaughter. Now instead they have tangos and they're gonna be up to speed in no time.
A little surprising in the lack of aggression from Monet, someone who I think plays very aggressively normally.
Phoenix securing the rune for the TA, so Puck can't grab it. He has no more bottle charges.
Wraith Fire Blast, JT. Not going to be stunned long enough for them to make an aggressive play here, but you could already see the Fatal Bonds just doing so much damage.
Yeah. He, however, has a healing self, so should be no problem. Should be back to full health, and then the pressure continues again. But you can already see, like, the Wraith King doesn't really care too much. Like, this lane is really survivable, as we said. A lot of regen coming in from both these heroes.
So far trying to. They get the pull off. That'll bring the lane equilibrium back towards where he needs it to be. You've got XXS up towards top, going into Bracer Phase Boots. Spear actually hits on Ollie. Needs to be a little careful there. Emo's Courier goes down to White Album.
Yeah, it got Psybladed. I don't think it should work on Psyblade. Like, they should be able to hit the courier. But what do I know, man? What do I know? Mars doing very well for himself. Both of them is having pretty much free farm. But both carries also sitting neck and neck. So again, all the cores are off to a very good start.
Wraith Fire Blast.
Be careful on Lanham.
Bonds. Lanham getting chased. Monet trying to step aside and be in front.
One more bash. And
oh, Shadow Word's not going to be enough. The Fatal Bonds, I don't think that's going to be enough either. Slithering Crush and just not enough damage. They did rotate, or we're looking to rotate a +1 there.
Puck Coil.
Puck Coil is in, and it's only level 4 for this Wraith King. Look at the right clicks coming out from JT. The constant bashes. Nothing that this Wraith King can do to stop that from happening.
I mean, the only reason why this lane is so strong is you actually almost get perma-bashed.
Yeah.
Like, you have so much attack speed, and it's only level 2 overcharge. The lane only gets stronger the higher level you get.
Ooh, Emo getting pressured by White Album. They've also brought both supports or world they were going to. Another TP stop.
Or DDTA. That means I would like it if he just waits until minute 7 to farm that ancient stack, just to get all the neutral items out. Maybe a little bit more efficient. But he chooses to just farm them right away since he found the DD. I can also get behind that. Level 8 already, minute 6. He's having a super great game.
Yeah, 2 levels ahead of Emo.
Yeah. It's a tough lane for Puck. Always has been. Bottom again, Lanham. Dead again.
Gone so quickly.
It's the same combo every time. Just
not really
overcharge
sure
it
what he
to
does.
3 bashes. You can't do anything as Warlock, really. If you get caught out of position, you're just dead. Orb of Venom also. On the Slaughter, you just can't get away. Tether slows you on top of that as well. Such a deadly combo. Now Line taken over middle while Puck is trying to make another move bot lane. I hope Monet doesn't get caught out here again. This is the second time Line already took the mid lane.
Yeah, this is
He's just
still
dead again, I
Monet,
think.
not level 6 yet. Throws a Wraith Fire Blast in, snaps the coil, and
Warlock is dead too.
Lanham shows up for a +1. JT, another double kill.
6 kills, all 6 kills on JT.
Wow.
Yep, he's having an absolute blast of a game.
This could potentially be a quick one.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes Midas. There's so much farm on the... Oh, Master Peak in. Still not level 6 though. Probably needs the range keep to die. Then Arena's online. Could potentially result in a kill on the Mars here. I mean, on the Slaughter, sorry. Oh, still not level 6, though.
Yeah, Monet shows up too. So now they've got 2 cores down here. I don't know what they're going to do with this.
I don't know if they know about this Mars TP, but they definitely know that he didn't show up top for quite a while. So they should be cautious down here. You don't want to feed away the 6 streak for no reason. The big winner so far of this all, other than JT, is really White Album. 1,600 gold ahead of the puck.
Yeah, and he's going for that early Blink Dagger. He wants to have that mobility, get involved early. You know, would love to get to the Blink Dagger. Deso, we'll see how quickly he can get there. He's obviously farming really well.
Mars has given away his positioning now. Wraith King coming in from the side as well.
They've got the arena
they
down,
missed the
but
spear.
they missed the spear, and
Relocate
it's looking
out.
like they're going to relocate away. The arena ends up not being worth it, and I wonder if they'll even get a kill on the relocate back.
Coil on the Phoenix.
Used on the Phoenix. Gets caught with the stun. Earth Spike lands. Illusory Orbs there. Emo getting another one. Just 7-0 right now. Aster have no answers.
The gold lead is very minuscule, though, for having a 7-0 lead.
Yeah.
And that is mostly on the back of the TA, who is really having such a free game.
But also the Wraith King, who's not. Like, he is
Wraith King is struggling, yeah.
6th in the network.
That's the problem with like Wraith King and TA as a combo, is that they're both kind of farm heavy. So if one of them is struggling badly, it might just turn into a 4v5 for a long time. And White Album also kind of recognizing that. So going into fast Blink Dagger rather than rushing that Desolator.
Radiant's top tower is
And
under
this
attack.
has been really just tough.
Another Hex on the Phoenix. Fly jumping in.
They're going to go here for Borax. White Album comes through, though, and can he get a kill? Finally gets one. Sunray on the Fly. They land that spear. XSS has the control, and it should be a death for Fly as White Album grabs the double. And this is what we were talking about with that TA, who can pop off if given the opportunity to do so. And now you've got that Blink. You're close to your first Mithril Hammer. TA could be the key to bringing the game back in a way that allows Wraith King to recover.
Yeah, TA can stomp this game for sure. Gets fast Deso, gets into that Roche, then into BKB. Can definitely make a lot of space for that Wraith King after that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Way too aggressive really on the Ursa and Lion there. There was no need to ever try to dive with Phoenix like that. Get punished heavily. But again, JT absolutely owning. Almost the same net worth as the TA. And he did go back for that Midas. JT, generally a very greedy player, so I'm not surprised by that item build at all.
Dire's top tower
The question is, does this greed or this extra greed end up hurting them?
Hopefully not. Because of course the Ursa is also going into battlefield. But really, if you have such a good laning phase, maybe Midas isn't even that greedy. Because you get it so fast. It interacts very well with Slaughter's moveset and skill set, so it does make a lot of sense on the hero. It's just usually you can't really get it early enough. Relocate top, another double impale, nice!
Yeah, that is really well done, but the ulti from Lanham, the finger comes in, Borax not dead, neither is JT, but finally he dies, so does Kaka and Ali. Aster will clean up, Emo comes in, I'm not sure this is where he wants to be. A double kill again for White Album, and the 6-time spree
Dire's top tower has fallen.
is into the hands of Lanham.
This is what happens
Not off.
if you relocate into a rock. Like, that is why Warlock is so scary, level 6. Like, look at that rock just coming in, just evaporating all of them. The Lion Finger did not kill the Phoenix, and it's just really easy. Once that rock drops onto the relocate, not much you can do. No real counterplay there.
Lanham getting involved, making it happen. Obviously now that Chaotic Offering is on cooldown for 170 seconds.
He's level 7 on Lanham suddenly. Like, from having a super rough game to being one of the higher levels in the game.
Yeah, he really does get it done, doesn't he? And it's also a different style that he has to play with Warlock compared to the Abaddon, right?
Yeah.
Like, you get to be aggressive, you get to put some pressure on, maybe even soak up damage and help your team out. Here, you're a little more fragile with the Warlock.
Certainly, you don't have that
Radiant's bottom
borrowed
tower
time to
is
work
under
with.
attack.
You can't just run in like a maniac.
Deso picked up for the TA,
He's
who is
very
so
rich.
far ahead. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
so farmed.
We've seen it many times with the TA. It's not really a hero that's picked a lot in the Chinese region, but the ones that we've seen, especially in SEA, they are doing so much work.
Yeah, it's weird that it doesn't get picked up nearly as much because there are a lot of players here that do play it well. You know, White Album's definitely shown that he can do it. I think he's played it once or twice throughout the DPC. They've got the Hex as well as the Dream
finger,
Coil.
though.
They need to kill this Phoenix and two-shotting Ollie. You seemed really shocked at that two-shot.
I'm not shocked, but more like it's a very tough kill for Puck and Lion when Lion doesn't have that finger. Like his TA does have the Deso. Wow. Okay, good phase shift there by Emo. He might have actually died if that connects.
Going Witchblade, Blink.
He's almost level 15 on this TA. He's out-leveling the clock.
Taking over the game.
Yeah. Out-leveling the clock is always something I love to see. And love to do as well.
That is,
if you get speared, he's dead.
a
Just
lot
one
of
random spear
experience
can do
per
it.
minute.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Emo wants...
Dire's
He doesn't want to be
structures
close
are
to any of that. He's just like, yep, I'm spamming from as far away as I can.
Now he's got that extra evasion going into the BKB next. This has allowed Wraith King to get a Midas.
And it's Roach
Phase
time.
Boots hoping to get a Radiance as quickly as he can, but the Battle Fury is now there for the Ursa. They'll go in a Roche. They do have the Midas armor from the Desolator. They're going to try and take this as quickly as they can. And IG...
They have no counterplay. There's Egg, there's Arena, there's Rock. You can't fight this.
Even if they're aware of this, you don't go.
Nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing. Mech picked up on the IO now, so that gives them some more team fight. Slada needs to farm his BKB still. Still a good 800 gold away from that. Ursa just completed his farming item, so he wants to farm. Puck needs his Blink Dagger, so a lot of items are just not ready.
Venom trying to go survivability here as he's looking to finish this Ghost Scepter.
Smoking down now.
Ollie spotted, Smoking, Arena used. They've got the God's Rebuke and a one-shot there from White Album. He'll get yet another kill. He's now unstoppable, sitting 6-0-0 himself. The reverse Alex Trevelyan score.
I really don't like him. I'm sure the Arena was a little bit of an overkill, but, you know, just get the job done. Might as well use the smoke for it, so commit to it. The Slaughter BKB, I mean, it's gonna be good for sure, but the Rock still does a lot of damage. Supernova did a lot of damage. This TA is still gonna absolutely wreck you through that BKB.
I almost want to say Shadow Word, the upgraded with the Shard, might be really good this game.
It is. Like, giving that bonus movement speed to your Wraith King or TA can be very impactful.
Or even getting the slow. 20% movement slow feels pretty good.
It is. It's just generally quite expensive.
Yeah.
And the talent that gives you the AoE Shadow Word
Is under attack.
is generally not the one you take, because you want to have the Golem on death.
Would be interesting, though.
It would be very interesting, because
That's
500 AoE is not small.
Yeah, it's just a long time to get to 20. I think Latham, though, is one of those guys who can secure a good amount of farm no matter what he plays.
Radiant's top tower has
It'd be
been
interesting to
denied.
see what he ends up going for after this Ghost Scepter.
We also have to see how this matchup is. Like, I haven't seen Ursa against TA in a very long time. It's probably TA favorite until Ursa gets that Basher. Then you can't really fight him 1v1 anymore.
But that's the thing. Is it going to still be favored if he gets that Basher? If you're so close to level 25, you've got Mel Bash yourself.
That's true. He's going... Oh, he already finished this. Oh, he's going Dragonlance, actually. I thought he was going to go BKB. So no BKB on him. That could backfire a lot. He has a lot of firepower now.
Yule's up into the air. They've got the Arena with the spear. This Ursa's in trouble. And look at the damage that comes out. Earth Spike or not, you're dead. And now they're going to go to the Dream Coil, try to turn this. JT comes in, pops the BKB. They'll use the finger. They get the Kona XSS. They've got a Supernova in a really good spot. JT burning away, and he will burn out. Kaka relocates out, but it's not with anybody tethered over. And look at this. Ollie loses 700 health on one shot, and they will Sun Ray him down. And this is with the Fatal Bonds going back to his teammates. And yeah, when Kaka comes back, Kaka ends up dead.
Yeah, his TA is an absolute beast. You have seen what happened to the Slaughter. Like, he walked in with his BKB saying, yeah, I'm super strong. Nope. TA melt hits you, and you lose half your health. You can see it here again. Very nice spear timing on the Ursa. Couldn't even ult. And we just see the Slaughter run in. He's like, I'm the big boss now. But TA doesn't quite agree with that.
And Stream Coil just didn't feel like it did enough for them. Like, yes, they kill XXS. He's not your problem once he's used the arena. And then the damage on the Ollie, that one shot, that hits him for 700. Illusion. Burning out.
Yep, and then IO comes back in again. Sure, he didn't want to, but he had no other choice.
That would be an interesting upgrade.
I don't want any more upgrades.
IO can cancel the return.
No more upgrades on IO.
Relocate.
I'm done with that hero.
Ags level 2.
Yeah. Even though TA is so far ahead, they're only 2k gold ahead. Because the Wraith King and the Mars are actually struggling quite a bit.
Wraith King not so much anymore, but he did struggle early, obviously. Mars, yeah, he's far behind. But I will say the Phoenix is ahead of the IO, and Warlock is ahead of the Lion by a little bit. So they are, supports-wise, coming back. Going Medallion on the Warlock.
Ollie is actually...
you're in too far.
Yep.
Very dead.
Ollie only 500 away from Blink. Pretty damn close for +5 Lion. I mean, they still have good tools to fight back on IG here. It's just more they have to play the pick-off game.
Right.
In team fights, they should get absolutely destroyed. Especially with that Radiance now picked up on Wraith King.
He's going to feel much more confident. He's going into the BKB. TA now switches back to the BKB. Was going Orchid.
Yeah. Orchid is just a snowball item, but you really don't want to play without BKB if you're this far ahead.
Yeah, I think that last fight gave a little bit of maybe some mindset where it's like, I am strong, but maybe I'm not strong enough without BKB. If I do get BKB, I can continue to play aggressively, continue to play the movements and the spots that I want.
Yeah, now BKB also completed on Ursa. And Slaughter going into that Assault Cuirass. Love that itemization. I would also love to see the Wraith go for an AC, simply because it amplifies his TA's game by quite a bit.
Would you rather him go that after or before?
I think before BKB even would be like my build at least. Simply because right now the game is all about the TA. What you need to do for her is give information, give vision, and just tank up.
He's got the shard queued up on Monet. And
yeah,
I understand there is the
mana
mana drain, but it's only level 1 right now,
Radiant
and
are scanning.
Ollie isn't exactly getting a lot of levels at the moment.
And he's also not really in a position to just stand there and mana drain you.
Because TA is just going to kill him.
Yeah.
So I would be interested to see if he does go for this 1,400 gold shard.
It's a big investment.
Yeah, it's a big investment that I think you can push off.
Yeah, especially in a game like this. Oh, 5-man smoke. Did they pick up any great item?
Dire are scanning.
Ooh, scan catches White Album.
I'm not quite sure what the smoke is about. They're 300 away from Blink. On the Lion. All they picked up was a Hyperstone on Slaughter.
Who hits hard, but not hard enough in the moment.
And fast.
Yeah, especially when tethered.
Especially when tethered.
Let me tell you, that
Counter
is...
smoke here by Radiant.
Once Overcharge gets level 4, this feels like that could be disgusting, those right clicks.
You can perma-bash people, pretty much. Like this TA, even though you're strong, if you get bashed once, you can get in a bash loop.
You want to get off this wild ride.
And
there's Lion caught again. Ollie's going to die once more.
50 gold away from the Blink. Now 150 emo. Still
And that's the
getting
thing, like,
chased by Monet.
he's not getting experience again.
He's just tipping out. Whoa, that is so risky. Ooh, it just gets away. If the Mars just walks a little further around the corner, Puck is dead.
Spots him. Double damage picked up for White Album. And Roche potentially spawning in 28 seconds. So if this were to line up, could have been devastating for IG. Blink Dagger now for Ursa.
They went Blink before Basher. Okay.
Blink, Spear, it lands. And now they're going to try and relocate out. And the damage they have Yules. And Fly now needing to run. The arena's there, but the BKB's been popped. He runs out of it. Supernova comes in early. And Doesn't catch anybody. Blink Dagger finally picked up for the Lion. They get the kill there, though, on Takaka.
They did not expect that high ground ward there. Now pinging it out, of course, but at least it only cost them an IO. If Ursa
Almost
dies
cost
there,
them
it's really
Ursa.
bad.
And Roche is a minute 47 away from coming back up.
No. It was a 10 seconds BKB though, so that is quite bad for them.
Yeah, 10 seconds to run never feels good.
Yeah. IG is still keeping the net worth really close. Like, this TA late game is going to lose out to Ursa as well as the Slaughter. So there will be a time where the TA is going to be scared.
Is it decisively or indecisively close, though?
I mean, I would still give Aster a big edge in teamfights, but in pickoffs, IG can definitely play a great pickoff game. Especially with the Blink Dagger now on the line.
And a lot of farm coming out for Borax. He almost has
Radiant's
the
top
full
tower is under
hex.
attack.
Yeah. Roshan is up. Playing TA always gives you so much information on the map. Of course, you will see when the Roshan respawns right away. I would love for them to just kill that trap in there. Make sure they don't get the vision for free.
I was just about to say the shard for TA would be great. It's there. You've got that potential silence now, which could really throw off, say,
Another smoke.
the Lion or even the Puck. They've got the Hex. They'll come through, finger, and blow them up. Chaotic Offering lands on the 3. They get the Dream Coil down onto the Warlock as well as this Wraith King, but look at the damage coming out of JT, who pops the BKB. Earthshock in from Fly. Monet loses his first life. White Album trying to get a kill here. He just doesn't have the damage to kill off anybody just yet. Borax, he's caught over by Emo, who's going to continue to chase, but he gets silenced by the trap. Silenced again. Now, phase shift, blink away. That goes well for IG.
Roshan up in 5, 3, 2. Oh, they walked out.
They have a courier in there, though. They'll be fine.
Okay. And they see it right away. Imagine if the courier also just last second flies out like, yeah, it's not respawning. And that's a free Roche. It's gonna so fast.
Yeah, Corrosive Haze.
And now,
Level 2.
big lead, I would say, for IG. If the Wraith King is not ready to fight at all, he will need an AC first.
Didn't really feel the presence of the TA in that fight.
Yeah, the thing is, Slaughter already picked up the plate mail. Plate mail really makes TA hit for a lot less. Now he has AC completed, so the entire team is more tanky, which is also why I said the Wraith King needed that fast AC just to complement that TA. Now, it's going to be very tough for TA to actually deal a lot of damage in these fights.
2K lead for IG. They start to really pull ahead already. Mars really, his farm's been slowed down a lot.
Yeah, that's usually what happens when you go for this Yule's Blink. Simply because you don't deal enough damage to clear waves with W anymore.
Radiant's middle tower is
Ursa
under
going
attack.
into the Basher next.
There's the Hex. That could be a big item. In these team fights,
Wow, first
especially.
item Hex just like that.
Yeah.
Probably against the Puck, but is of course good against any hero,
Radiant
really.
structures
Catch
are
the Ursa.
fortified.
Does Puck have any defensive?
Dire's
He has
structures
Lincolns completed
are
already.
fortified.
So the Hex might not be as impactful. In fact, it is not going to be as impactful at all. They only have one other targeted spell, which is Wraith King stun. I guess Shadow Word as well, but you can't really ever reach a Puck as a Warlock.
Reincarnation back up. Going Daedalus on the TA. Basher on the Ursa. AC slash Shard on the Wraith King.
He was really far ahead on the TA, but now Ursa and him are neck and neck. And Slaughter has the same net worth as Wraith King pretty much.
So let's see what he can do with this. Monet goes over.
Oh, they spot the Wraith King. He's under a ward right now.
They know that he's under the vision. He's got that Midas. They see the spirits potentially, and they have the trap vision as well.
They might have to get a gem or a lot more sentries soonish, because those TA traps give a lot of vision.
He did commit to that shard. Now, Manadrene's only level 2.
I don't like it. Like, if anything, that should have been your plate mail.
Yeah, Manadrene's only level 2. Like, I just don't think Lion's doing enough right now.
Even if
but
it's level 4. Like,
yeah.
you have 20 sticks, you have a BKB, you have mangoes.
You have a way to survive.
Multiple. Another smoke coming up.
They find Fly. They've got the Hex coming in from Borax. They're going to line this up with a Spear. He does have that Aegis. No.
Oh, he used ult!
Oh no, he used the ult trying to survive. Drew Cool down. It's going to be on 2 of these heroes. They look over the Warlock who pops this Ghost Scepter. They're going to go after Fly. Who pops the BKB is onto the run, but the Chaotic offering hits out of Fly. Behind them though is the Supernova as well as the Arena coming in. They're trying to get the relocate out, but the Spear hits onto this Io. They get the kill on the Kaka and they've got the Yules in the air. Is Fly getting run down here. Trap hits Sunray on him. He burns out. White Album gets the kill. And Fly, he just gets
caught
out and makes a big misplay.
A huge misplay. Aegis gone. Io had to forfeit his life to try to save him. And another very important BKB charge gone as well.
Dire's bottom tower.
And we've seen it a lot like throughout the last couple of days that heroes with Aegis are just too aggressive. Like, he has no business of being alone there.
He's no reason enraging there.
At the end of the fight, he also just enrages with 40 health, still dies to the TA right click, which makes this entire fight even worse.
Bottom tower is under attack.
He could have come back alive, had that enrage, had the BKB to work with.
And fight back, actually, yeah.
And instead of wanting to run, go the opposite way. They had Puck there, they had the heroes there once he was back up the second time, but man,
big mistake.
Yeah.
Very big mistake. Now, they're about a 3k gold swing, and tier 3 items are all online for the Radiant side. For the Dire, Psychic Headband, who wants that? Probably Puck, but he's holding onto the Quickening Charm.
Lion wouldn't hate it.
Lion wouldn't hate it, but he's sitting on the Philosopher's Stone right now.
Yeah, he'd like that gold first. Really needs this Ghost Scepter. It's actually gone to the Keen Optic as well, so he's going back and forth.
Yeah, but if you do that, then definitely just get the Headband, because it gives you even more cast range. And now another smoke up here by IG. Their smokes haven't been very successful this game so far, so we have to see if this one's going to bear any fruit.
We'll see if fruit is in season right now. Warlock going to the Solar Crest. They're going to smoke. Let's see. So there's the trap with the silence. Break the smoke, pop the trap, and this isn't exactly what IG wanted.
We've seen a lot of smokes from IG, but as I said, none of them have really been successful. This game is still so damn even, though.
Yeah, and that's what I've talked about with this series, is it's just being like 55-45, 60-40.
Where are all these smokes coming from? Another smoke from Aster. It feels like they have been hoarding them since forever.
Since game 1, they hoarded them. They took the extras. It's a rollover program.
You have to be careful on Puck here. They don't really have a good way.
Oh,
you missed that
That's
one.
uncharacteristic to miss that spear. Could have set up that spear with a Hex as well.
It was weird because Emo just suddenly stopped. Like, he just actually didn't move.
Like he knew.
Yeah, it's like his like 7th sense or whatever. 6th sense. What is the saying?
6th sense?
6th sense, yeah, not 7th, sorry.
I know. Maybe he's got a secret one. I think it's also those trees are gone. He kind of stops right where those trees are all like, empty. He's like, maybe they could be there.
Yeah. This is like moment of enlightenment. Puck God, where are thou enemies? 5 centimeters away from you.
All knowing.
It's like, thank you, Puck God. I have been saved.
Pray to your local Puck God. Might is off cooldown, ready to use that. Get that gold going still. Wraith King now second of the net worth.
AC up soon. Which then negates, of course, the Slada's AC. Makes TA a lot more impactful in these team fights. She's also very close to her Daedalus. A good crit with a Melt Strike could just kill anyone, really.
Radiant's middle tower is
That being said, IG are going the Blap Blap route, which is the Dagon level 5 with a finger.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Basically. And then the Abyssal almost finished for Ursa, so extra control coming in.
They're getting outfarmed quite a bit, actually. IG was behind 1k, but now they're up again 2k, without any kill happening.
Dire's top tower is under
The
attack.
supports, though, are lacking, I would say.
Radiant's bottom
They
tower
are.
is under attack.
However, they do have the line Blink Dagger, which is the most important one.
Yeah.
Ghost Scepter on Io as well.
And that's what he really wanted to save for.
Yep. Io has Plate Mail, Ghost Scepter, Mac really just all he needs to survive this TA.
Daedalus.
Yeah, I would love to see just Nullifier next, I think, for TA. Because he needs to blow up that line as well as the IO.
Dire's top tower is under
Really love
attack.
the min-maxing coming out from Lion.
Yeah, that's good.
Philosopher's Stone, when he's just doing his own thing.
It's the same with
Psychic
IO's
Headband when he's
Shovel.
ready to fight. Yeah.
Is also min-maxing. Let's see on Radiant. Do they have a shovel? They do. They're not doing it. Disappointed.
Not the min-maxing we were hoping for.
Yeah. They're definitely not RPG players.
Fly has that Abyssal, so they've got the jump. Wraith King going for the Basher and the Blink Dagger after finishing off this AC.
Wraith King looks tanky, but he's not going to be.
Still have Corrosive Haze. Just
Corrosive
knock
Haze
that out.
and AC. But of course, killing him twice is difficult.
Yeah, Axe for the Slardar next. We'll see how much that is going to bear for them.
I'm a bit surprised the puck is not going to Axe, especially with JT and Fly being so farmed. Like, if you're stuck in a coil with this Slaughter and this Ursa, you are probably just going to die very quickly.
Yeah.
Regeneration.
A little bit of poof.
A little pew pew coming your way. What a boom boom.
Bada boom boom bam boom.
So they're putting the trap into the Roche pit because that is almost up. And that'll be a minute 20 seconds. So let's see, as obviously IG, they've postured, they know where they want to be, knowing that this timing is soon. They've got
Radiant
the
are
full
scanning.
Dagon 5.
Puck, yep. Who's
Not the
also
finger level
level
3 yet,
25
though.
now.
Yeah, he's 25. He surprisingly hits 25 before TA does. Who
Yeah.
is, what, 3-4 levels ahead?
He's also highest net worth suddenly on the puck.
Wow.
Dire
IO.
Blink Arena, Kaka gets caught, but they pop the air and just got XSS. They've got the stun coming out from Ali, and now the Dream Coil lands on the book for the Wraith King as well as the Mars. They're going to look over and throw down the Chaotic Offering and the Supernova, but Fly, right clicks are enough. They take it out, land him, gone to the finger, and they'll look over the Mars, who Zules up into the air. Fly taking a lot of damage. And
Jeez.
Sideways almost killing off JT. Can they get the kill on a Fly? Yes, they can. They take out the Ursa. Now they're going to look over at Emo. JT trying to run, but they've got the silence thanks to the Psionic Trap coming in from White Album, who's got a double kill, though. Buyback on JT. Dagon going to be shot over, but it's not enough. 3-4-2 with a buyback.
Interesting buyback here by JT. That's the winning condition for Aster. If they manage to kill the Slaughter, he will be dead for a good 2 minutes.
3-for-3 with the buyback, also used by that IO.
IO also bought back, yeah.
Yeah.
2 buybacks committed. And they still lost that fight.
And there's Roche.
TA just dealing an absurd amount of damage with that Daedalus. As well as Enchanted Quiver. Just gives us so much damage with that first right click.
Gem picked up by Borax. Got the Lincolns being built there for the TA.
Yeah, this first right click can deal a ridiculous amount of damage. Especially with that Enchanted Quiver.
TA
300
close
from
to
dead.
25.
200 from the Melt Strike. And Ursa is dead. Can they fight without this Ursa? It's going to be tough.
Emo coming in. Waning Rift, they know they want to go. They've got the Dream Coil laid down on a 3 upheaval. Inside the pit, they're going to snap it on the TA. But now
Just
they don't have
buying
Dream
time.
Coil. Yeah, like you said, trying to buy time, trying to get this Ursa back in. Ursa over to the Outpost, maybe have the Abyssal. Stop this Roche from happening, which they've successfully done. So now it's a 5-on-5 again. Chaotic Offering down for another minute. Supernova for 15.
There's a lot of traps in there. They didn't need a sentry to disarm them.
If these silences come out and IG are unprepared, it could cost them. Telescope picked up for...
Dire's bottom
Here's a
tower
jump
is
puck.
under
So
attack.
he's just gonna destroy those traps relatively easily.
Yeah, if he's frontlining, he needs to be able to see them, but there's also that opportunity that if you catch somebody off to the side, silence trap,
Spear.
pop, go.
Missed. This Roche dies fast. They need to be ready to go in. 2k health left.
Yeah, Supernova preemptively
I'm
looking for
gone.
the refresher shard. They're going to bring JT in. The Aegis is
Snatched
snatched by
it.
JT with the BKB being
He snatched everything.
He got every single item picked up by JT. They're going to get the kill on Ali. They'll take out the Courier of Kaka, but they're going to look over it. Now the Tether's back in. Fly by trying to do all he can. They don't have an Aegis here on the side of Aster, so it's going to be a little bit problematic for them.
White Album in trouble.
Out of Monet's hand, and they will get the kill on a White Album. That's a 10-time spree going the way of JT. Up into the air is the Bear, and now they're going to hit him with the spear, but it doesn't latch onto that Roche Pit Cave side. And now, with the buyback from White Album, he'll try to get something done. Damage coming in, but the Earth Spike from a distance. Coming forward, though, is the Mars. He's hexed up, moving fast, losing a lot of life. They've got themselves a chaotic offering coming down to the Kaka, as well as JT, but they end up losing Existence, who buys back. Sunray right on top of Kaka, as well as JT. They get the kill on a 2. They've got the Hex through on the Emo, and they will finish off the puck. The gem on the deck. All 3 heroes do not have buyback. JT swiftly swiping everything.
Oh, he saw the line from the Psyblade Cleave. Will he be able to find him? Oh, very close. And he's dead. Wow.
God, Ali gone. He doesn't have buyback. This could just be the game.
If not the game, at least the Mega Creeps or something of the sort.
This feels really bad for IG. Fly BKB.
And this was despite Slaughter picking up everything.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I can't believe he picked up everything.
Yeah, but it might all be for naught because they don't have buybacks, no BKB on Ursa. It's just game over.
Yeah.
You
2-4
see?
goes down. They call it GG.
yeah.
Aster, they win the series
2-0.
2-0.
Not what I expected at all.
Very one-sided. That was so impressive.
Yeah. And this is why, you know, you never doubt a TA. Like
Yeah.
TA in a good matchup can really just snowball. White Album hard carried this game.
Oh, yeah.
Like from
Yeah, he did.
beginning to finish, it was all him. And we said in game 1, you know, he definitely has a tendency to play out of his mind sometimes. This was one of those games.
And I know I just said it was one-sided. Obviously, it's 2